This is a Shashibo cube. Actually, this is multiple iterations of the Shashibo cube, and today I'm going to show you the 3 that I have and explain why I think this is one of the best toys to get anyone in your life, especially yourself if you like to fidget. Now, before we get started, what exactly is a Shashibo cube? You can see I have various different shapes and different sizes. This is actually 2 pieces right here. A Shashibo cube is a magnetic shape-shifting cube that is not only a fidget toy, but once you're done, it's a work of art that you can actually put on your table, on your desktop, and display for your friends and family to see. Now, first up, let's go ahead and start. Each iteration I have of the cube is in this one piece because all of the cubes are interchangeable. So let's start off with the one that got me years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. This right here is the Shashibo cube. Now, the reason why this cube itself is magical is you can actually open it up to start manipulating it to make different shapes that you can connect with other Shashibo cubes. Each cube that you have is a potential new piece for a wonderful creation that you've never seen before because you didn't have the pieces. I love that you can fidget with these for as long as you want and come up with shapes there's some shapes that I've made with this that I haven't seen since I made it the first time. And it's fun to figure out, how do I get back to that shape? This is called the ice cream cone because it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. But if you fold it back, you can actually make a ball out of it. Now, you've probably seen knockoffs of these cubes, and I encourage you, highly recommend getting an original cube because in your hand, whatever material they use to apply the stickers is phenomenal. It feels great in the hand. The magnets are very strong, and when you get another one to connect together like this, they just have a satisfying click. And they just go together like that. I've felt some of the knockoffs and they don't feel as good as these, and they do not hold their shape as well as these do. So again, this is a Shashibo cube. Now, after buying about 11 or 12 of those, Fun & Motion came out with a new iteration of the cube, and that is Shashibo Squared. Now, as you can see, it looks like it's 2 cubes combined together at the seam, and that's pretty much what it is. With this, you can make some amazing shapes like this, or if you flip this down, boom, look at that. Like, this is definitely a step up from the Shashibo cube and make shapes that, again, were not possible with the original. Now, the trick is trying to get it back into its original shape. Let's see if we can do it on camera real fast. I have not mastered this one yet. You know what? That's the shape we're going with. This is the shape we have right there. Last but not least, just recently, Fun & Motion put out the Octa series of the Shashibo cube, and that is what this is right here. Now, this is not its original shape, but look at that. I picked up 5 of the Octas because, again, the more that you have, the more creations that you can build. Look at that little flower there. And I know people who got the original cube, some of them were complaining that it was hard to get back to the cube, but I think finding the route back to the cube is part of the fun of having these cubes in your possession. Like, this one is a newer cube, so I don't remember exactly how to get back to home base, but in my pursuit of finding it, I'm finding new, I don't even know how I did that. I'm finding new shapes that I can use to make even bigger sculptures. So yeah, that is Shashibo cube in a nutshell. Let's see if we can get back to our original form. Boom. Then we could take this, put this in here. And then we're going to attempt to get this back into cubes. Let's see. I feel like we're almost there, but I know if I put this down, it's going to turn into that. That is a cool box. That is a cool box. Another thing that I appreciate about Shashibo is they try to keep some of the same styles and different patterns throughout the variations of the Shashibo cube. So for instance, this is a squared iteration, and they made an Octa that fits the color scheme of this one. So I'm able to, well, I have 3 of these squared and I have 5 of these. So I have no idea what's gonna be able to be created with those. I will be doing a live stream of these different boxes. I think I'm gonna start with the 5 Octas and see what we can make with 5 Octas within 30 minutes. See, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get it to the box, and then I'm gonna be so amazed I'm not gonna remember how to get back to it. I feel like this is the route though. I feel like nope. Oh, we made this. We made a slope that turns into a box. We're gonna get this, I promise. And there you have it. We got back to the cube. Now we can make our final shape, which is this. Take our other already combined shapes, place this in the middle, and boom, there you have it. One solid shape that is a new creation that we made. Also, because this center is different, we could just pop this one out, pop this one in, and boom. But again, that is the fun of Shashibo Cube, finding what you can create with these different shapes. What I recommend buying just one. One is fun. One will get you familiar with how to create different shapes. But I promise you, once you start seeing different shapes you can make like this, then your brain is going to start to wonder, what would happen if I made that shape 3 more times? Sometimes you need to just slow down and focus. Now, I know I need to get this back to the cube, and I know how to get to the cube on this one, so I just need to be patient, flip all the things that need to be flipped, and there's only one more. Boom, bam, we're back to the cube. Now we need to make this star by pulling these up, and there you have it. One more to go. Again, this is the ball. We're gonna collapse it and flip it into the cube. Whew, that took longer than I thought. And then we go ahead and make one more star. Then we start connecting them together. So there's our 4th star. Once you have them in your hand, you'll see there's a nice little connection area that you can get them to. And then we're just gonna plop these on. And last one. I don't know what this shape is called, but look at that. And as you can see, there is space for another piece here. And there's actually a piece that you could put on top here. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and do it. So this ring right here is actually 2 different cubes. So boom, once we make this little triangle here, we can actually throw this on top. And we can do that for each of the sides that you have and make this one solid heavy mass. I'm telling you, Shashibo cubes are super fun. And as you can see, the more that you have, the bigger and more dense you can make a structure. If you end up picking up a few of these yourself, there is a link in the description below that'll get you 10% off your next order over at Fun in Motion. But let me know what you buy and how many you buy and what you intend to build or what you've already built in the past. I'm so excited about these cubes. I'm about to see if I can make something huge with all of these at once. And I'll be sure to post a video about it, so don't you worry, you'll probably see it. All right, that's it. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ah, so satisfying.